Hey. Hey. Say y'all here. Cool. Y'all got that shuffle. Hey, my video a little bit ahead of y'all's than the way it show up. But you know I be doing my moderating, so I be over here with it. I wanted to make sure y'all caught that shuffle. Cause I did do my pre-shuffle and I did cut the deck. And y'all did come out with some BS off top. I'm gonna tell y'all like I told the Pisces, right? Yesterday, y'all may have received some gifts from some folks that you know do not fool with you. I want you to throw them gifts in the trash, okay? Get rid of them. 2026, all day, baby. I know that's right. Run it. Get rid of them gifts, okay? If you got folks that you know don't fool with you like that, I don't care if they family, sister, brother, best friend. However, that's another thing that you're going to stop doing for the 2026 too. You're going to stop giving breaks. You're going to stop giving passes. You're going to dress it accordingly. You done. Ain't no more sacrificing yourself. Just like I told Pisces. You done with that shit. You cut that. You operating just like how Libra do with them scales, baby. What's fair is fair. What's factual is factual. What's not, it's simply not. Okay? And you can feel how a person feels about you long before they display anything, tell you anything, show you any. You can feel it. Start going with that feel. To hell with who say, think you crazy or whatever it is that they try to say, because you already know how people do when you confront them. They try to act like they would never. And the whole time, yes, indeed. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. And they are. So again, them gifts, baby, where you know you got gifts from folks where they really didn't want to give you nothing because they really don't want to see you happy. But for the sake of keeping the peace between the family, of course, they couldn't give such and such something and not give you something without it being noticed. Get rid of it and let them know they can keep it from here on out next year. Bitch, don't even waste your time, okay? Because I don't want to even waste my energy accepting the gift from you that I know that you did not want to give, okay? Okay? Okay. No, nope. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. When I deal with people like that and they done given me stuff and I know that they done the way that you feel about me and the gift was intended for me, I don't like giving it to other people because I don't know how it may affect those other people. So I just get rid of it all together. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. Get rid of it all together. Do you hear me? If you stay in an apartment building and you got the big trash outside, take that motherfucker to the big trash. Don't even put it in the trash in your stuff. Take it out. Okay? Okay. Now, I'm happy y'all caught that pre-shuffle though, Libra. Because and that's why I got on y'all like that off top too. I do your pre-shuffle, bottom of the deck, you got curse off top. It's a hex, witchcraft, negative mind. I wouldn't even gonna bring that into y'all reading because like I said, that was over in Pisces area. But since it seemed like Libra got some hidden enemies over here as well too, you could have that too. Make sure you double down on your cleansing, your protecting, and all the rest of that too. All 2026, baby. We ain't no more passes. That's year one. We starting back at one. We cool. We cool. We cool. But yeah. Hex, curse, witchcraft. Okay. Another thing I want to remind you too is that you will have a lot of people that'll make it seem like they don't be into certain things that they do be into. Okay. As we already know from experience, most of the time when you come across people and they just act like, oh my God, you know how like you have people and they be like homophobes and them be the curious ones. You've been found out the whole time. Look at you. You know what I mean? And it's like it don't take all that. It don't take all that. Make sure you know what I mean, you paying attention to what's going on, because you got a lot of folks that's doing that. And another thing, like I said, thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another thing that I said over in Pisces as well too is up to date. Even if a person is not spiritual, damn near everybody know at least one spiritual person. And we do know that all spiritual people do not operate from a place of divinity either. Be mindful of that. Again, protect yourself. Protect yourself. Make sure you do your cleansing accordingly. Make sure you, baby, again, like that diamond energy on Players Club. You remember when she was sleeping in the class and the teacher woke her up and said, how can I trust that you not gonna cheat? And she said, because I don't trust anybody's information but my own. That's how you're supposed to operate. Take it to God. Take it to divine. Always get your confirmation from him. Don't even rely on me for the confirmation. Take it to him, okay? All right. Even if I done check, double check. Get comfortable with that. Your connection on a regular. All the time. All the time. All the time. Okay? So Libra, we gonna see what's going on. Who out here with the bedazzlement? Out of all the cards in the deck, we had to start with the bedazzlement, Libra. Okay? We got open-hearted, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. That's what made you accept that gift, knowing damn well unbalanced chakra didn't like you. What's going on with this open-hearted energy? Somebody wants you to be vulnerable when it comes to them, though. I'd be better with somebody wants you to play dumb is what it is. Act like you don't know what you see. Remember I said I would never? They want you to be like, yeah, they would never. Yeah. Okay. So we got longing here. Open-hearted and longing. Trapped. Stuck, tied down, captive. What's going on with this, though? We got releasing. I feel like we didn't even need the cards, Libra. This is what we've been touching base on right here. Again, the open heart, you being vulnerable. What you doing, though, you learning to be less vulnerable with other people and take it internal. Be vulnerable with self is what you're doing. Because it's craving, it's aching, it's wanting that you got going on, and it's feeling stuck and tied down, you know. You got releasing right after that. So didn't I tell you, take it to the trash, let it go, remove it? I mean, yeah. And we got karma here. Consequences, cause, effect. Wait a minute. And then we got bitterness here. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm finna get them, baby. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it, baby. You know I'm finna get them. You know I'm finna get them, baby. You know I'm finna get them. You know I'm finna get them. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Almost got you unnecessarily. You ain't even did nothing. Okay, hey, love. All right. All right, y'all. So, yeah. Seems like, baby, you got somebody that's bitter. They hold the resentments towards you because they getting karma. See, this is somebody who is failing to take accountability, though, and accept that, you know, the position that they in is due to the actions that they have taken. You know, somebody want to let go of a situation and move on, as to it seems like you have already let go and moved on. But again, they trapped in this wanting you to be vulnerable. So see, somebody want to be your friend. They want you to be receptive to them. They want you to be open to them. And see, this be the test right here, Libra, because I'm pretty sure you want to tip them scales and take your ass to jail when somebody get to playing with you like that. Because it's like you want me to be open and vulnerable to you so you can mistreat me. You want me not to say, not to stand up for myself, not to, you know what I mean? Like, that does not make sense. That does not make sense. That sounds like envy all day. That sounds like somebody want what you got. Even if it is something so simple as your light, your peace. It could be your smile. I think we done touched bases on this before. Your energy, how people gravitate towards you. Yeah. Whatever. What's going on with this? I be trying to get on some gentle energy and pull out the love cards every now and again. I promise you. Thank you, love. I hope you're doing well as well, too. They still come with the BS, even with the love cards. Okay? Look, soulmate energy. Okay? So I'm feeling like this could be something to do with a partnership, but this ain't only got to do with partnerships. I feel like what you come to figure out is that a lot of people be playing with you. Everybody be playing with you. I actually think that you come to feel like they think that you're soft or something like that. And please understand, just like I told Pat, a person is going to treat you how you treat yourself, right? Start standing a little bit more firmer for yourself. Stand on your respect a little bit more harder. Start addressing things right when it happened is what I'm gonna say. Damn, got my nose itching, boy. And you know how I always say, my grandmama say, it ain't what you say, but it's how you say it. Pick your words right, of course, you know what I mean, but address it when it needs to be addressed. Stop letting shit slide. We ain't letting nothing slide 2026, baby. It's been enough sliding. Okay? You done sacrificing yourself for other people's comfort. You're done making yourself smaller. You done dimming your light. You done second guessing. Second guessing. You done with all that. You done with all that. You felt what you felt for a reason. You had that thought that you remember them thoughts that just pop up all of a sudden. That's what they call epiphanies, baby. That's what they call that. Them epiphanies, them breakthroughs, them moments. Yeah. I come to find that a lot of y'all be readers and don't even realize that y'all be readers, because the way that you read the energy is so, it's like a sense to you, like it's so natural. You do it so regularly. You do it all the time. You've been doing it. You just didn't know that that's what that was, I guess. You know what I mean? Like you ain't know that that's what that was. You ain't know that that's what we was doing. You ain't know that. You ain't know that all them thoughts wasn't your thoughts. You know? But you learning. And again, 2026, we ain't sacrificing nothing. Especially not ourselves. I'm not going to say nothing, because some things need to be let go of. AKA sacrifice. I like to tell y'all too, don't let like the different words that we use be frightening to you. Just like how I say to sacrifice something mean to let it go, baby. Surrender it. Fasting is you sacrificing whatever it is that you're holding out on. You know, if it's certain things that you want to do, it's certain things that you have to sacrifice, let go of. Like, it sounds more intimidating than what it is. You know what I mean? Just like how you have people and the whole cursing and all the rest of that. Baby, that could be something so simple as why somebody was wrapping your gift. Say, I can't stand this bitch. I don't. You know what I mean? They put negative energy into what they're doing, and they're going to give it to you. It's not so spooky. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't. Stop thinking about it like that. That's what'll keep you in a box too. Bring your ass. Get your ass on in here. It ain't scary. What's scary is being over there in the unknowing, and people maneuvering the way that they maneuvering. And the ones that it be. That's what's scary. to pretty much be out there naked. I feel like that's more scarier. Not to mention, just like how I said, a lot of y'all be doing reading and then don't even realize how, you know what I mean, like you're reading a person. You should always know that you protected. Baby, if you've been protected this far, and you know what I mean, your faith, you know God. He ain't never let you down this far. He ain't gonna let you down, baby. He was protecting you before you even knew that you was protected or needed protection. So it ain't no need in you even worrying about that. It ain't no need in you questioning if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing neither, because you've been, it be like that, like with the purpose and different things like that. Most of the time when you speak to people and they done stepped into a certain position, and it be like, oh, well, when did you know? They always be like, oh, well, I've been doing this my whole life, or I've been doing this since. Yes, baby. You have too. You've been doing it. Hey, you just might have been doing it for free, okay? So with this open-hearted vulnerability, somebody wants you to feel like it's some type of connection. It's some type of unity. It's some type of working together taking place. Only love. I don't know what that is, but you sound like you being sarcastic. I'm gonna go with my first spell. Yep, and then dropping cards and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna get you up out of here. I'm gonna get you up out of here. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I don't. Yeah. Get you right on up out of here. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. Yeah. Again, want you to think that they your friend. Want you to think that it's some type of unity, connection. What's going on with this? We got second chance, and that's what I'm saying. If you feel like it's some type of unified connection, then baby, you're going to give a person a second chance, another opportunity to play in your face, get you stuck, is what they really want to do. Because, see, a person is given that you dealing with somebody that embodies some type of conflict. That's the only thing that they bring, because that's the only thing that they know. But you also know that misery loves company too, right? So if you know that somebody is miserable and you trying to keep them company naturally, you know. So, yeah. Hey, baby. Merry Christmas to you, too. We got intuition and divine femme. Okay. So somebody want a second chance with a divine femme energy. It's something since you done anchored in this energy. You done balance your feminine side is what you have done. You have healed to a point where you have released some type of karma and bitterness. And therefore, you have opened up more space so that you can welcome in the new. You can welcome in the new. And we got intuition here. Your intuition may have told you that you need to let these things go. Release these things. Stop trying to figure it out. Stop holding on to it. You ain't going to be able to make sense out of it, Libra, because it don't make sense. I feel like what you come to realize, honestly, throughout life is that people notice your crown before you do. Especially because it's like you just now coming into the awareness of it. And what I mean by your crown is your crown chakra. Your crown chakra emits a certain type of light. We ain't even got to go that far into it. But what I'm going to say is that people notice you. Like it's good when you don't realize the potential in yourself when people come across you like this. Because then that means that it's easier for them to try to block you when it comes to you showing what you got. Okay. You may have had some type of intuitive downloads via like telepathic communication, epiphanies, dreams, you know, during meditation, not to mention just inwardly. It's something about you not liking the way somebody makes you feel. It's time. It's time. And we got realization here. You realize that Mm-hmm. Mm. Baby, it's even making me feel like divine is more so start tapping you on the shoulder as well too, and letting you know that you gonna start getting karma. It's something about you starting to have realizations because you seeing the way that things was taking place with you, with this person being around. I even feel like you started to test certain situations where you started to draw back from certain people and see how things would go for you. Started to not mention things and then see if you could get them to blossom, because it's, again, that repetitive energy, like getting something going and then it loses momentum just as quickly as it gains. It's because you had people around you. People around you hating. There's hating. Hey, baby. There's hating. Shallowness in the reverse. And see, that's what I'm saying. You release this bitterness because it's like, when it comes to your intuition and your realizations, like, shit is deeper than that. With that shallow in the reverse, baby, you not shallow. You not surface level. Which also means too, like, a person can't just say anything to you, get anything off over your head, do anything to you, like, you notice. And oftentimes your spidey senses go off before you even realize, you know what I mean? Alright, just so y'all know as well too, that's another like sign of spiritual gifts. I done touched bases with y'all before, like when you like for instance, when I'm around somebody and they got like a negative energy on them, it makes my stomach hurt. It'll get me sick to my stomach. If I'm around somebody and they don't like me, like evil eye energy, they're projecting, staring at you, it makes me hot. It make me hot, like out of nowhere. I get hot flash. And baby, I ain't nowhere near menopause. I ain't going through no menopause. So it's like, know your body. Know, again, them different warnings when them spidey senses go off. Like, stop ignoring it. Stop ignoring it. And again, ain't nobody sliding. I even tell you a little secret and tell you that them kids will give you warnings as well too. People, kids, you can tell. You can tell. They'll give it away. They'll give it away. They'll give it away. Just pay attention. Pay attention. Especially, you know, if somebody be disrespectful towards you when, you know what I mean, you're not around. Baby, them kids will display that disrespect. You got, you just, yeah. Okay. So either way it go, baby, you had a deep realization when it came to your intuition and figured out that, again, you hold this divinity, this divine femme. Tapped into that, doubled down on that, gave yourself a second chance. It's making me feel like even with this reuniting with this soulmate energy, it's something about a connection with yourself, within yourself. Now, to get this understood, you know, we both, masculine and feminine energy, both have divine feminine and divine masculine. It's a balance. It's all in one. Okay? You got to balance that out. Whether you a masculine or you a feminine, you got to balance that out. Right? You done did that. You done did that. Which means it takes a whole lot of accepting. It takes a whole lot of accountability. It takes a whole lot of honesty. It takes a whole lot of soul searching. That shit not pretty. It can get it can get ugly. It's not fun. Again, reminder, healing is not for the weak. It's not for the weak at all. You know? Yet you're still dirty. Okay? So with this abandonment in the reverse, baby, this is not something that you letting go of, Libra. It's something you not abandoning that when it comes to this soulmate energy, this open-heartedness, this you ain't letting go of that. You finally starting to feel whole again, baby. And when I say when you was little, you was comfortable, but you was comfortable by yourself. You know what I mean? Like off to the side. So it's giving still not even a really comfortable. You comfortable now though. You know what I mean? Especially you realize why you was uncomfortable then. Now too, it's like shit just makes so much more sense to you. You know what I mean? Look, clarity. What I say, baby, clarity. You ain't letting this shit go. You ain't letting it go at all. Second chance. You getting a second chance at everything that you wanted, everything you've been craving, everything you've been longing for. Truth, intentions, honesty. I feel like we could even touch base right here and say that you, again, with the realizing that you was carrying other people's weight, baby, you was getting a hand dealt to you that you know damn well you did not pay for. I didn't bid for this. I'll do you one better and say deserve. Deserve. You didn't, you know you didn't deserve that shit. But in your mind, you so Trump tight and locked in with God that toughest battles given to the strongest soldiers. Baby, if it's being put on my plate, then right now this what we got going on. And see, that's that resilience. But that's why divine fuck with you the way he fuck with you too. Again, with that clarity. You had that crown before you even knew what the crown was, baby. I promise you. See? Heart fog. Heart fog. Mixed signals. Blocked emotions. Messed up. You had to let all that go. Tap into that intuition. Trust yourself. You know. You know. You know. Ain't nobody that... Okay. If you don't like something, you don't fool with it, right? For somebody not to like something and still try to fool with it, intertwine with it, mingle with it, that mean that it has to hold some type of value to the point where you might not like it, but you don't want to let it go either. It might be like your worst vegetable. You know what I mean? It's like on the Black Panther. You remember when they used to give them the flower, how they would die. They would die. But then they would get the clarity that they need. It's just like going through a rebirth. Come back all healed, and that's basically what you had going on. You had to drink the syrup. You didn't like it. It was nasty. But baby, you had to die. And now look at you. Now look at you. Got a whole different view on death and everything. That shit ain't so scary after a while. You know what I mean? You, brand new. Brand new. Faith restored. What's going on with this heart fog? We got confession. Elusive. Okay. So you dealing with people, right, that won't let go of the way that they view you. And therefore they feel like you sending mixed signals, right? Because you coming clean or you being honest, you stepping into your authentic nature is more so being received like you're being dishonest, but it has a lot to do with you realizing that people was being dishonest with you. And I'm going to run this back to you this way. You don't let people get away with playing with you for so long and they bullshit. You know how they say them compulsive liars, baby, they start believing their own lie. And you ain't never said nothing for this long, so they done convinced themselves that the way that they was moving was cool. So now with you speaking up, it got to be something going on with you, because this how it's been going the whole time. What you say? Nah, bitch, it's the new sheriff in town. I done tapped in. Yeah, nah. And standing on that with that realization. That means you a fake bitch. Because you've known me since I was 3. What you say? I'm 23 now. So that means for 20 years, you ain't never fucked with me. I do you one better, bitch. You ain't even like my mama. So I know you don't fuck with me. But you her sister, you know what I mean? Yeah, alright, bitch. She say, low key, you and your daughter want to be me and my mama. Low-key, bitch. You got somebody else too. Look, spying. Somebody want your husband. Somebody, you got a family member that wants your partner. Man, boy, your partner is so dumb. And no disrespect to you. When I say get completely dogged out, your partner, when it comes to you, is some Faith Evans. I never knew this was a love like this before type shit. Again, with the touching bases, you know how you do. Same person, two different relationships, you might get two different things. I ain't gonna say might, you're gonna get two different people. Time change, experience change. Hell, if you was to get in a relationship and then get in another one, you're not going to be the same person that you was in the other one and this one, because you got experience from that one now. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, just stop playing. You know what I mean? Stop playing. She said that's why he don't even like me talking to you now. Bitch, he don't even like you as a person. Let me get out y'all business. Stop playing with me, y'all. Y'all better stop playing. What's going on? What y'all had? How was y'all Christmas? How was yesterday? Y'all had to go and do, some of y'all had to go do that fake shit. A lot of y'all decided to stay in the house though. Just do, I seen my baby Monique say that. Stay in the house. What you say? I'ma just, hey. Well, my grandmama used to say, you gonna do something, you do it by yourself. You ain't gonna tell on yourself. What you say? I got a. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you, baby. Yes, good for you. I know that's right. Y'all ain't wrong. I had the right idea. What you say? I ain't finna go and play already. I had to spend my money look for these children because I don't want to kill their dreams so early. Hey, I told people though, at least make sure you light a candle for Big Brother Jesus, because it's his birthday and everybody getting gifts but him. Everybody getting love but him. How you mean to tell me everybody gonna get a gift on his birthday and y'all ain't even at least light a candle for bro? Don't do him like that. Hey, happy holidays, baby. Hey, for real. Show him a little, you know what I mean? Give him a little something now. So I'm saying happy. You got the right idea. You got the right idea. You got the right idea. Yes, look, peace. You chose your peace. This shit is deep. This shit is deep, Libra. And when it comes to your peace and you starting to bring things into harmony for yourself, balance, friendships, family ships, relationships, baby, you can sense this deception. It's something about you being very balanced within your energy. I kid you not. Whatever it is that you done released most recently, I did something with the past 2 months. I don't know. Whatever it is that you done released most recently, it cleared up your space to the point where, you know how I was just telling you them different spidey senses, stomach hurting, getting hot. You starting to notice different things about yourself. Take note. And it may take a couple times for you to catch on. You know what I mean? But when you feel it, it's just like the first time, like my senses started to heighten when I would talk to people. It's like I had somebody I had been talking to on the regular, and it's like I just started to feel like they was nasty. Like, I shouldn't be talking to you. I shouldn't be dealing with you. I shouldn't, and not dealing with like that. But I'm just saying, like, engaging. I shouldn't, talking to you is just all I shouldn't even fucking be talking to you. What type of person is you where I can't even talk to you? But it's like I had to, you know what I mean? I went through it a couple times. Like, talked to her a couple times, and I'm like, yeah, no, I keep getting this feeling every time. I probably did it like 3 times, and I was like, yeah, nah, I ain't answering the motherfucking phone no more. And yes. She say I shouldn't have been answering the motherfucking phone to begin with. The bitch didn't like me. Didn't like me, nothing about me. Hey, I promise you. You gotta hone in to them senses. Hone in. And remember that shit. Embody that to you. Them be them gifts. Them be them senses. Them be them. I'm telling you. With that read, like how we read energy, that's what we use. We tap in, you can feel that shit. You can feel that. Like, but that's also can you hear me? Let me see. You can hear me? Okay. Yeah. All right. Hey, y'all know it be a gamble, boy. That phone started ringing. Okay. We got loyalty, beauty. Okay. Hey. It's something about somebody not abandoning this charming energy, right? It's like somebody wants you to pay attention to the physical. Or pay attention to, like, again, with that shallow like that surface, the surface level. It's something about an individual knowing how to be real charming, graceful, like present as being kind-hearted. But again, with this clarity, it's something about you being able to sense somebody's true intentions, like what they really there for, what they really, you know what I mean? And again, it's something about you being loyal to this clarity. You not shifting, you not changing, you trusting yourself. Finding your intuition reliable. You know, you're believing, just like how baby, that be that divine connection. I'm telling you, just like how I said. If God ain't never let you down in your life before, even when you was unaware of exactly how he was holding you down, he definitely he ain't gonna let you down. He ain't gonna let you down. You can't convince me to believe it. I ain't even gotta have faith the size of a mustard seed with that. I got big old faith with that. Big. So again, when it comes to the beauty of the truth, no matter how ugly it is, baby, it seems like you being loyal to it. You're being loyal. People not going to understand that. It's something I need you to know as well, too. But the thing is this, it ain't for them to understand. Because same thing like I told Pisces, too. Another human cannot dictate your connection with God. They can't tell you nothing about that. Don't never let nobody tell you nothing about that. Nothing. That's just like how you have some people and they don't discuss politics. You shut that shit down immediately. As soon as they try, you better know who they came with, for, all the rest of that too. And I mean that shit. See, we got running. And see, that's why people don't know how to feel about you. That's why somebody, like you got people don't even want to stay around you for long periods of time, Libra. I kid you not. I kid you not. It's something about this intuition. And it's you exposing shit. Like, And the funny thing is, I don't even see you speaking on everything that you're exposing, but you got people who are mentally manipulative that know that you're able to see their thoughts or hear their thoughts, feel their thoughts. It's something though, but it's like it's intimidating. It's intimidating. Look, past life. See, a lot of different things that you had disregarded in the past is now making sense to you. I said that these karmic lessons, these repeated patterns, you're able to identify these things now. Like it's the same stuff. That's why you're doing shit different now. Like you don't have time for it. It's something about in the past, like you disappearing or ghosting this loyalty. Because you would get sucked into beauty, charm, gift of gab. That's okay too, baby. It happens. It happens. Look, one day, intimacy. See, you was accepting BS from people and hoping that one day you would actually develop a bond. One day, something would actually mean, you know what and it's like, yeah, no. I'll do you one better in Libra and tell you anytime you come across somebody who do not like you without having reason to dislike you, you leave them right where they at immediately. That's somebody that could never be your friend. They could never like you. They could never truly be loyal. They could never. Don't even put yourself in that position. I promise you. Because that be my thing. If you already don't like me and I ain't even did nothing to you, then bitch, you don't like me. And that's fine. But now what I'm going to need you to do is just simply leave me alone. I'm not going to invade your space. You're not going to invade mine either. I'm not going to disrespect you. You are not going to disrespect me either. I'm going to be over here. You're going to be over there. And that's the way it's going to go. I stay in my lane. You stay in yours. If you swerve in mine, I run you down. That's your fault. Because I know to stay in mine. I ain't never swerving in yours because I ain't worried about yours. But since you seem to be so engaged, you know what I mean, and everything like that by mine, if you come over here, do know that be cautious because you don't make the rules over here. And see, that be it. People want to handle you how they want to handle you, and then they want to dictate the response too. They want to control it all the way around the board. And that's why I'm saying, Libra, no. Take your power back. I don't even feel like I got to tell you because the cards are saying that that's exactly what you're doing. You don't realize your peace is your priority. And, baby, that's your first priority. Matter of fact, second. Because, again, would you say I want to thank God first and foremost? But then immediately after is going to be my peace. Immediately. You could even run on sentence it if you want to. Because I feel like divine is who gifted me my peace. But them go hand in hand. Like Celia and Nettie, y'all know this machine. Yeah. So see, one day, that's what you got to be honest with yourself about as well too. These people that operate within these repeated patterns, even if they do make it seem like they choosing peace, you know, they done healed or whatever it is, it's giving me you still having the inner knowing that one day you gonna flip on me. You gonna flip on me. Because what people do is they use your energy in order to get a boost. Like you be dealing with low people, right? The way I'm seeing this, Libra, is like your energy is high. You have a high source of energy, a higher vibration. So it's, again, abundance of energy. You deal with people who's more so lower. So when you come down and you give them some of your energy, they able to come up a little bit. But that little bit is going to mean something. That's just like somebody who ain't never had no money. And then you put 10 G's on the table in front of them. I do you one better. You ain't even got to put 10 G's. You could put 500. Do the little dog trick. You know how they do the dogs where they put the food down, tell the dog stay, don't touch it, don't do this, don't do that. I'm going to be right back. Go ahead and put 500 down in ones where they feel like they'd be able to swipe something from you and you wouldn't notice it. Think they ain't gonna swipe it. They gonna swipe it. Just like how that dog gonna eat that treat. Now, some dogs didn't eat the treat. Most dogs ate the treat. Okay? So that's what they want you to do. Eat the treat. Believing that one day you actually gonna get the energy reciprocated. They actually, I do you one better, Libra, and tell you that they couldn't reciprocate the energy simply because they didn't have it. I already told you that they was down there and you was up here. They can't give you something they ain't got, baby. And that's what you had to realize. But then that's also the problem when you be a giver and you surrounded by takers. They've been done depleted you. Been done depleted you. Ran your ass dry. You hear me? See? Apology, thinking, pain. So somebody want to apologize to you and tell you that they've been thinking. And they're going to be more cautious. They're going to, you know what I mean? They're going to stop doing that. Okay. You remember I told you, Libra, how you respect yourself. That's gonna be the blueprint. Let motherfuckers know how they are to treat you, okay? Somebody wanna apologize though. They wanna charm you and apologize, want your forgiveness. They wanna return because they know that they can trust you. They know that you're reliable. That's wild though. So somebody wanna connect to you because they know that you loyal, but at the same time that they know that you loyal, they know they ain't gonna be loyal to you. Baby, somebody got some type of defects. And they may not be visible. Thinking. See, what they was thinking is that they don't want to lose the only real one that they got on their team. What they was thinking is that they don't want to actually let go of the real manifester, because without the manifester's energy, they ain't going to be able to make shit happen. See, what they realized is that they not that good with thinking on their own and making sound decisions. They need you to think for them. See, what they realized too is that it's something about you natural, like your energy just being around you, baby. I promise you. Being around you. It's something about being around a lot of energy vampires, like you just being tired when you get done. You ain't even got to do shit. You could be sitting in the room with them. You're going to be tired. Asking questions about shit that they don't even care about. Somebody asking questions like just to be in your business. It's something about your response. And for some of y'all, somebody, okay, so I don't know if you was in a relationship last year and then this Christmas or something, you're not in a relationship or something like that, and somebody more so trying to put you on the spot, like what happened, but more so out in front of everybody, where such and such, or what happened with such and such. Baby, you let that bitch know that you more peaceful now than you have ever been with this being united with yourself. You let that hoe know to mind her miserable ass home. And why such and such don't like her. Or you could not. Keep the peace. 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 And something about somebody wanting to apologize. But again, baby, they missing you because, again, it's something about them needing help or something. Oh, no. Somebody may be projecting some type of fear or something like that on you. With you getting farther away from a person, it's harder for them to affect your energy, affect you on the energetic signature. We got distracted in emotional storm. See, that's what I'm saying. Somebody got a parent who is more like the child than the parent, too. They got like a parent that be intentionally trying to stress them. Intentionally, it's like the child instead of the fucking parent. Like, ugh. Okay. Yeah. So, baby, you catching the different things where in the past you was distracted. You was sidetracked. You would notice, but then you would quickly not notice. Not to mention, it seemed like you had people around you that was all working on your ass at the same time. They made sure they kept you busy. We got hope in here. Look, see, that's what I'm saying. Distracted with this emotional storm, hoping for intimacy. Hoping for peace. This will even let a divine masculine on the bottom of the deck. Influences distant. Memories, obsession, boundaries, withdrawn. So it may be a divine masculine that's being influenced by his peers or a third party attachment or something. And now it's some type of distance or something between how things used to be. Yeah. It's given that you had one person, so maybe you used to be infatuated with somebody, or you really used to adore somebody with them addictions. Maybe that may have been your drug of choice, you know. But now it's some type of boundaries or something like that. You have withdrawn from this ecstasy. Like, it's something about you no longer chasing thrills. You no longer looking for a good time. It's like short-term success. It seems like you're more so viewing things like long-term with this healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Letting go of the old and opening up for the new. I like that shit, Libra. I like it, baby. I like it. Look, we got resistance in the reverse, Libra. You not resisting at all. You not resisting. I see some of y'all like apologizing to your accountability. So again, with that soul searching, going internal. Instead of going outward, you know, and projecting, pointing the finger, that victim mentality energy, you going inward and addressing the different things that allowed you to accept certain shit so that it won't happen again. You know? Again, with that accountability, a person is only doing to you what you allow them to do. And again, for a good little while, you was disrespecting yourself. Like, let's just lay it on the wood, Libra. You was disrespecting yourself. And the way that you was disrespecting yourself was by not considering yourself. You was placing other people, like considering other people over your own self. You would sacrifice yourself. Cause yourself discomforts in order to comfort other. You know what I mean? Yeah, nah. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of that. What's going on? We got broken in the reverse. See, that's what I'm saying. Things are coming back together for you. You putting yourself back together. You may have went through some type of heartbreak or something like that. You know, shit, things could have drastically came apart. You may have felt like your life was being destroyed. You know. But I'll do you one better and tell you that what you realize, even with that tower card in tarot, is, baby, it was being destroyed, but that tower had to happen in order to make room for that new shit. See, that old foundation with that rebirth, that renewal, that old foundation got to go. When Divine said everything, he meant everything. We knocking this down. And we ain't gonna worry about it once we get it knocked down, because you finna build up what you want. It's just like a difference when you buy a house and the house already built versus you going getting a house built. These rooms gonna lay how I want them to lay. This whole house is gonna flow how I decide that it flows. You know, when you picking from something that's already built, it's kind of like you gotta fall in love with what's already there. Like, your shit different. So don't even feel no certain type of way about that tower. What you say, babe? Burn, baby, burn. Let that motherfucker fall. Let it fall. Let it fall. What you say? That bedroom was where my balcony was supposed to be anyway. Knock that motherfucker down. Mm-hmm. Look, we got memories. So it's something about you reminiscing, bittersweet when it comes to the pain that you had to go through. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something about you ghosting, some type of heart fog, though. It's giving me that you getting the lessons from the situation that you needed to get from the situation, and you're releasing again. It's like, shit, you ain't got no time machine, so ain't nothing you could do about nothing that's already done. What I can do moving forward is try my hardest not to allow it to happen again. And as long as it's in my, it will not happen again. Okay? Twin flame, exhaustion, finality. It seems like you leaving a situation behind because, again, you exhausted when it comes to this twin flame dynamic. I do you one better. With this twin flame, there still ain't got to be no relationship. That twin flame energy is going to be somebody who mirrors the same emotions as you. Your reflection. Your other half. Y'all share. You know what I mean? That be deep, though. Hey, but be mindful of warlocks and people that be, because they know. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah. Either way it goes, baby. You taking this pain, turning it into passion, right? And when it comes to you remembering, it's something about like that last distraction being the final one. That last delay being the last one. You know. And again, because you exhausted when it comes to this emotional storm. You done. You done. You remember what I said, too, about you knowing that you didn't deserve certain things that was being given to you, but it was being given to you, so you still handled it accordingly. And also understand that that's why your blessings overflowing the way that your blessings is overflowing, because you did more work than what was required of you, and you still did it in the upright. No shortcuts, no lies, no, you, baby. You think divine ain't gonna flex when it come to you? In every way, shape, or form. He gon' flex. What he say? Hit him with the flex and have me begging for some more. What he say? Now watch me work. How he do it? Yeah. Flex. Yes. All motherfucking day. Look, and you got sorrows. Baby, people feel a certain type of way because the loss of you, the old you. You ain't went nowhere. You still you. You still there. You still, you know what I mean? You just wiser now. You done matured. You done grew up. Look, boundaries. Baby got boundaries now. You learn how to say no. What he say on Dirty Dancing? Nobody put baby in a corner. What's going on with these boundaries? We got conflicted. See, and that's what I'm saying. These new boundaries that you got going on got people conflicted because they remember you being so much more different, baby. You used to be a dumping ground. I kid you not. I kid you not. It has a lot to do with you being able to alchemize the energy. So you being expected just to take certain shit because it won't affect you like it affect. You know what I mean? Breaking point. Fuck them. You hear me? Finality. Last time was the last time. Final straw. Overwhelmed. Exhausted. Because you came to the realization that what makes their feelings like mean more than mine? What make how they feel mean more than mine? I mean, if their feelings, I'm trying not to hurt their feelings, but my feelings still get hurt in the process, so that means that somebody's feelings is gonna get hurt, right? And if I done sacrifice all these many times, I'm always the one who get the baby, you better flip it. No. Fuck your feelings being hurt. My feelings done been hurt before. Ain't nobody care about my feelings being hurt. You say what you want to say to me. I'm getting my point across, and I'm actually being more respectful than how you would have, and you still can't take it. See, what it is you just want power. You just want control. You want nobody to say nothing to you. But let me be the first one to tell you that you're not always right. Because if you was, your life would be going in a different direction than what it is. What Don Tripp say on that Stuck in the Trap with that, I didn't take no good advice from anyone before me because they didn't give any. Hey, that other part though, that's what they hate. He said, I ain't get no head starts. Shit, I got lap. Look at me, I'm still winning. Told you bitches I get the last laugh. That's what they don't like. They didn't give you no head starts, no second starts, no. The hell, they was hoping you wouldn't start it off. I'll be completely honest with you. And you heard what he said. I ain't get no head starts. Shit, I got lap. You motherfuckers ran around me a couple times. But look at me. He said, I'm still with it. I told you. And that be the issue too. Again, remember what I said. Well, if everybody stay in their own lane, you wouldn't even have to worry about none of that. You was driving in your shit, but you kept on looking over at mine. You know, when people do stuff like that, then they'll fuck around and have somebody getting their shit real quick because they ain't paying attention. And that's how accidents happen. That's how rumors get started. We got conflict. I don't even know what that feels. In chemistry. Okay, so you're tired of the conflict. It's something about you looking for a spark. Looking for a spark, passion, traction, this chemistry when it comes to this twin flame dynamic. AKA somebody that's going to be able to match your fly. You ain't pouring into shit. What you say? Ain't nobody got to take the short end if everybody come with their own stick. How about that? Yeah, But see, when it comes to this chemistry, this spark, you got folks. You ain't got folks doing shit. Folks got they self having conflict. Okay? Because even though they done reached the breaking point where they know they need to decide to do something else different, they still choose conflict. And that's why these boundaries are set to these people. And that's why they in loss, grief, depression, sorrows. It has nothing to do with you. They need to stop paying so much attention on you. They missing out on so much life. I'm going to get one more line, then I'm going to get on up out of here. Look, escaping in the reverse. Ain't no escaping the sorrow. I feel like what we realized is that just as well as we've had a lot of people go through ascensions, we had a lot of people not go through. A lot of people stuck. They stuck. 07, 99, 98, 94. That's tough. 13, 12, 14. That's tough. Because if I be honest with you, then that mean motherfuckers stuck back. Ain't none of them numbers that I said 10 years. All of them, what? 14, 11. That's a... Y'all behind that far. Baby, you leave them people right where they at, I promise you. You leave them right where they at. Look, commitment in return. You leave their ass right there. And see, this the funny thing. You can allow them to come. But see, them rules, them regulations, the commitment, that shit done changed. It done changed. The game done changed. The system done been updated. So So that's why it's going to be conflict when it comes to this returning. Because as I already said to you, baby, that old you done died. They can return, but they still ain't going to get the same results. They're not going to get the same response. They're not going to get what they're looking for. They're going to get what they got. What you see. What you say live and live in color. It's like a yeah, no. You not adjusting. You not switching. You not changing. You said what you said. And yeah. Look, distance. That's what I'm saying. See, baby, you got a whole lot of folks feeling overwhelmed. Remember I said that? Can't be around you. Don't want to sit around you too long. They feel like you can see right through their thoughts. Yes, 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 yes. It's interesting because they used to be real bold with that shit. Real bold. Yeah, bitch, when you was scamming, we got stress. You ain't allowing nobody. You putting distance between yourself and this stress. You putting distance between yourself and this stress. It's something about somebody being real boastful. Like somebody they was real boastful on the highest of motherfucking horses. And they do not like your glow up. They don't like your glow up. But again, like I said, it ain't for them to like. Even with that scamming energy, baby, you dealing with a motherfucking scam. You got to understand, like a person who operates in that type of energy, all they know is shortcuts. So you trying to talk to them or attend to them, guide them to do things in the upright is not going to make sense to them. It'll never make sense to them. It's going to take too long. You could be explaining something to somebody and automatically they trying to pick it apart and see how they could get to it in a shorter way than what you explaining. Scamming. But see, it ain't no cheating God. Ain't no cheating God. And one thing that people need to figure out. And we got divine masculine here. Came on out. Spying on you while you're healing. We got a divine masculine that could possibly be stressed with this distance, baby. They want to return when it comes to this commitment. And they can't escape you. Can't escape that energy. I know that's right. Look, Divine Masculine said, and bitch, you ain't gonna forget about me. You done went this whole reading talking about family, friends, and everything. Libra. The masculine or feminine, whoever it is that's balanced, baby, you got an imbalanced party. I ain't even gonna call them a counterpart. An imbalanced party who, baby, you got a lot of folks missing you. That Aaliyah, it's been too long and I'm lost without you. What am I gonna do? I've been needing you, wanting you, wondering if you're the same. And who's been with you? Is your heart still mine? I want to cry sometime. I miss you. They better get used to it. Better get used to it. Tell them, Libra, I miss them too. I miss that look good. But you say it's a whole lot easier to play dumb, act like I didn't see what I don't know. I can't do it no more. It don't work no more. I know. So yeah, got somebody pregnant and she's taking. Hey, said taking them through there, huh? Hey, what you say? Cause and effect. Cause and effect. That what it wanted. I fucks with this, Libra. I really like this for you. Congratulations on your ascending. Congratulations on keeping your ego in check, because that shit be hard sometimes. Congratulations on decent, basic human skills is what I'm going to say. Treating people how you want to be treated, a.k.a. damn good human. Don't take much. Congratulations on all this releasing, this healing that you're doing, letting go of the bitterness, the resentments, understanding that hurt people, and baby, you ain't hurt, so you ain't even gonna worry about that. You gonna heal it. I really respect the fact that you know to go internal before you go outward. I respect the fact that before you go around people knowing that you don't feel like fucking with people and you gonna ruin the mood, you will keep your ass at home until you feel like being. I respect it. I fucks with how you get down. If ain't nobody told you, that's some that's some real shit. It's real. And I respect that. I respect that. Complete opposite of misery loves and company, because you know you have again that misery loves company, baby. A person would be completely miserable and they gonna go to the party just to fuck the party up and leave. They ain't having fun. They don't want nobody to have fun. You on the other hand, I'm gonna remove myself because I don't want to blow what y'all got going on. I ain't trying to rain on nobody parade, but I'm not gonna fake it either. So I'm going to just be over here. I'll let y'all do that. And then we'll tap in, you know, after the fact or however it is that I can respect that. All I'm saying is that I fucks with you. I fucks with you. Said if you talking to me, yes, baby. If that's how you get down, yes, it's you. Look, I'm just in the energy. I'm in the energy. I'm just in y'all business right now. Yes. That is definitely what they call it, a superpower. Definitely a superpower. I promise you. Because when you be a decent human and you stay balanced, boy, you get tried the most. You get tried the most. Who you get tried the most? But you say, but look at my baby surviving. Again, cleansing. Make sure y'all do y'all cleansing properly. How did I run it by? Spiritual baths. You in the spiritual baths. The easiest way I told y'all to do it. Look into some protective herbs, baby. Get you about 3. You know what I mean? Whatever you want. I just say 3 just to throw a number out there for you to start with. Get you about 3. You know, you take them herbs, you gonna boil them herbs, and then you're going to steep it like how you do your tea and stuff that you drink. And then you're gonna strain them herbs off and you're going to use the liquid. That's gonna be your spiritual bath, the liquid. Okay. Baby, 2026. So all you doing is just clearing out the clutter. That's all. What you say, hell, I'm moving next year. This might be the last time some of y'all see me. My work here is done type shit, you know. So yeah. But do your cleansing. Your sage, salt, whatever it is that you're comfortable with. Get rid of, you know what I mean? Get rid of them, like I said, them gifts that you know you get that shit out your house. Fuck what a hater got to say. Cause yeah, it was a whole lot of gossip. Y'all, some of y'all got some irritating ass family members. Miserable. Even the elders, and that's the shame. That's the sad part. Like, y'all old funky hoes supposed to be keeping this together, and y'all just worse than the kids. Some of the kids got more sense than the elders. I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. Throwing all kind. Yeah, you doing right. You doing right. Go ahead, open up your space for the new. You doing right. Remove it. Look, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscribes. And we gonna touch bases again. I just want to go live with y'all because y'all know I be gappy with my days. Hey, but I got 5 pages. I got 5 channels. Got Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, and then I got a general page. And I be trying to work all of y'all. What they say, no child left behind type thing. I try to touch all of y'all. So y'all be having to work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. But yeah, y'all have a good night. Look, see y'all later. And stay sucker free. Congratulations on your ascension. You just keep on. Make sure you be fly as hell even if you don't go nowhere for New Year's. Get you some wine or something and baby, cheers to your success. Like real life, just take a look at where you come from and where you at now. That battle may have seemed tough, baby, but even the things that you have had to lose, I swear, like, it feels lighter. It feels lighter. It's some shit that you was fighting to hold on to that you had to let go of, that you feel so much better now that you let it go. Come to find out the whole time was the fight was trying to hold on. The easy part was actually letting go. Created so much more space. Like, I promise you. But look, y'all have a good night. You welcome, love. Look, see y'all later.